Ultrasound. Typically, when you think about ultrasound, something like this can come to mind. A pregnant woman having an ultrasound examination of the fetus. The take-home message of my talk today is that ultrasound can be so much more than this. Today I will talk about how ultrasound can be used in cancer treatment and what requirement this has on the ultrasound transducer. If you have a cancer patient with a tumor that cannot be surgically removed, we can try to treat the patient with chemotherapeutic drugs. The chemotherapeutic drugs are administered systematically to the patient, thereby intoxicating the whole body. This is, of course, very bad for the general health of the patient. With ultrasound-mediated drug delivery, we are trying to make the chemotherapeutic drugs more efficient where it is needed, at the tumor. We can achieve this by injecting microparticles together with the chemotherapeutic drugs and using ultrasound on the tumor. Let me show you how it looks like on the inside of the body and introduce a very promising microparticle. Acoustic cluster therapy, or ACT for short, is a Norwegian-developed microparticle for cancer treatment. It consists of two particles, a perfluorinated oil with a very low boiling point, and a microbubble. On the image, we're inside one of the small arteries near the tumor. If we now apply 3 MHz ultrasound on this region, the microparticles evaporate and we form a much larger gas bubble. The gas bubble gets stuck inside the small arteries for about 5 to 10 minutes. And here comes the trick. If you use another ultrasound frequency, a much lower, on the same region, we induce the biomechanical effects that can significantly enhance the uptake of the chemotherapeutic drugs where they are needed. For this technology to work, however, we need two different ultrasound transducers. This is not easy to work with in the research department and not feasible to have later in the clinics. My research is about designing new ultrasound transducers that can be efficient and operate at two significantly different frequencies. This is one of the results of my PhD. It is a dual-frequency transducer. It is capable of operating at 3 MHz and 0.5 MHz. I have designed it, built it, and tested it, and it works. It works so good that we have implemented it in a system for studies of ACT on tumors in mice. This is how it looks like at one of the research departments that are using it now. This transducer in the system is being used in 4 different research departments around the world, one in US, in France, at NTNU in Trondheim, and at Rikshospitalet in Oslo. I'm very happy and proud to say that my research helps other researchers around the world in the fight against cancer. Thank you.